What's your full name?
You know what my name is? My full name?
Yes.
Ooh, it's long. It's really long.
Go for it.
Josué Manuel Murillo Colon.
Mm-hmm.
That's my full name.
How old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Okay. And how do you feel right now, like at this moment?
Right now, really silly, kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Embarrassed. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like, see this whole smile I can't get rid of?
Yeah.
It's just all anxiety.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 minutes. And you have to talk about, you can tell me your life story. You can talk about whatever topic you want, whatever's on your heart. And after 10 minutes, I'll kind of like flag you, and then I'll ask you 5 questions and we'll be done. Okay? Okay. You can start.
I can start?
You can start.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever you want to say.
Instead of talking about that particular subject earlier, we can talk about, I don't know. It's a very broad subject, but it's perspective. It's your perspective and the role that you play in somebody else's life, and how you view a person versus how they view themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Did the other one? What was the other one this bad?
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
You're doing good. You're doing so good.
Basically, potential, and seeing somebody's potential, and basically you can look at somebody for what they are, or look at them for what they can be, but you can't have your expectations set too high, because they're never going to be able to see the reflection of themselves that you see in them. So, yeah, just kind of don't know where I'm going with this.
You don't have to.
At all.
That's okay.
But I think it's very important to not to live to anybody's expectations except your own. But to basically take some feedback and know that you probably are better than what you think you are, and you can be anything you've ever wanted to be. And basically, that you define yourself. Like, you wake up in the morning, you're like, hey, I'm this person, this is what's wrong with me, this is what's good about me, but you decide to do that every single day. And that makes you who you are. But the day that you tell yourself that you can't do something is the day that you won't be able to do it. Like, you don't even get to try it out, because you just say, hey, I'm not good at that. Like, I can't swim. And motherfucker, I can't swim. Like, like, I literally can't swim. But like, eventually I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to tell myself I can swim. I'm gonna have to learn how to swim and go out there and do it. And it's gonna be scary, and I'm gonna fucking drink a whole lot of water that day. But yeah, and I think if you're able to see you achieving something, you can do it. Something I talk about a lot is our ability to imagine something. It's something that separates us from the rest of the animal kingdom, is our ability to perceive the future. So we can imagine ourselves doing something the next day or the next morning. We can probably get up the next morning and do that. But we have to get up, we have to put in the work, and we have to get there. And there's probably going to be a lot of obstacles along the way. But if you can see yourself doing it, then it's probably something you can achieve. And to just set those realistic expectations for yourself, and not to live up to anybody else's, and any expectations that you have for somebody else, you realize that they're not yours, that they have their own thing, and they see themselves in their own way, and that you're probably never going to change that, ever. And even if you do, it's still their view, not yours. So, I mean, has it been 10 minutes yet? Not even close.
4.
4 minutes. Holy
6.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
I can curse. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
go.
Keep it raw.
Yeah. Keep it raw.
Cool. It's cool. I don't like wearing condoms, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
You should bleep some of this stuff out, for sure.
No.
But that's part of my job, is kind of seeing the potential in people, and that's a big part of it. And I've kind of like learned throughout my career that I can't, even though I know that person's able to achieve something, that I have to set expectations based off what we think we can achieve together. I can't just say, hey, this is what you're gonna do, and this is gonna get you results, and even though I'm 100% right, that doesn't mean you're gonna be able to do it, you know, especially with nutrition. Teaching somebody how to eat right is almost the equivalent of teaching somebody how to deadlift, how to snatch, how to do a clean. It's like you have to coach them through it and walk them through it, and it's baby steps. You can't just say, hey, don't eat this, and have that happen. You know it was gonna happen.
I know.
I bet it's that person I have at 3 o'clock calling me back saying that they're not gonna show up. But that's my expectation. They might show up. What was I talking about? Oh,
Like the
nutrition and
training,
coaching and
yeah.
stuff like that. Well, yeah, it's all that stuff. And like, even if they're the most amazing client ever, and they're the most amazing client for like 6 months, 8 months, whatever happens, life happens, and then those expectations that they've been meeting for that long might just all go to shit. And that a person shouldn't be disappointed. I mean, you can be, like, but just, I don't know, just instead of just bringing somebody down for something that they know they've already done wrong, just like do the best that you can to help them get back to where they used to be or better. And that's something that I'm trying to learn how to do, especially if somebody's already met my expectations, because then, like, I absolutely hate taking, 2 steps forwards and 1 step back. Like, that's so ridiculous. Like, why would you do that? Right? It doesn't make sense to me, but it happens, and I've been there, I've done it, and then I got to get back on a horse and whatever. Has it been 10 minutes?
No, this is perfect. 7.
7, so I got 3 minutes left. Holy shit. Dude, I've got nothing. I don't know. That was it. That was my rant. I've got more.
You have more.
Don't superset your agonist with your synergist. Don't do that. That's really dumb. Unless you're trying to create some sort of synergistic dominance and get an injury later on. If you guys even know what that means, right? No? Holy shit. I don't know. I think that's all I had. So I'm sure if I gave it more thought, I'd be able to come up with more stuff. But dude, I'd love to talk about passion versus purpose, but that's a whole nother, what do I got?
You have time.
Do I?
Yeah.
Passion versus purpose. You can be passionate about singing in the shower, but you could suck at it. Doesn't mean it's your purpose. Don't get that confused. Don't try to pursue your passion in a career if you're not good at it. You need to understand what your strengths and weaknesses are, and always work on your weaknesses, but understand what your strengths are, and then put some of those eggs in that basket for sure. Because, I used to be really passionate about making music and making beats and doing all this stuff, but I've never went to music class or anything like that. I would just go off by my ear, and it would be great, and it was fun, and it was a hobby, and it was a passion, but it wasn't my purpose. Purpose is to train people and change their lives and add on years to their life and build mental strength along with physical strength. That's my purpose. Also happen to be really good at it too. But to not get those mixed up, especially for people in a younger generation, is they get that confused all the time just because of lack of experience, and to not get your passion mixed up with your purpose. 10 minutes, almost there.
Almost there.
almost there. But I think that's really important. And there's a Venn diagram that talks about that hopefully I'll be making a video about, which should be exciting, right? And I'll go more into detail about that in that video.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Oh my God, thank you so much.
What are your questions?
So now I have questions. Okay, are you happy?
Am I happy?
Mm-hmm.
Man, did you have to define
Oh,
happiness?
and yeah, and the answers can only be one sentence for each question.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just one sentence. Are you happy?
Dude, you have to define happiness.
It's in your perspective.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm not happy.
Okay.
I just don't feel like I'm not satisfied, you know, and I don't feel like I've fulfilled the things that I want to fulfill. Right now it's just a grind, and I have happy moments in my life, but I'm not overall a super happy person. Well, other people may think so, but
I love that you shared that. Definitely longer than a sentence, but very good
Sorry.
stuff. No, you're perfect. That's
I
awesome.
said a lot of hands. So
That's
just a
good.
running
It was
sentence.
a run-on. Yeah, that's fine. 2, what is your biggest fear in life?
Biggest fear in life is probably to die without a legacy. You know, it's really important to me. I don't give a fuck about money.
Yeah.
Legacy over currency.
What brings you the most joy in the whole world?
I don't know, busting a nut.
That's a sentence. You're good. Stop right there. That's perfect. You said it. That's fine.
No, but I mean, I love lifting. I love being able to pass on the passion on to somebody else, and to like basically teach them. It's like, hey, like look at everything that you've done here in the gym. This is applicable to real life.
Right.
You know, if you can push through these things that are like hard on you, you can do this in real life. It's like a squat. You got all that weight on your shoulders, and it's trying to bring you down. You have to get back up. And that I like teaching people that, and seeing the results. And I feel like a father, like a really, really proud father, and it's great.
Show me that.
Yeah.
How do you feel right now?
Right now,
Like at this moment.
I have to pee, so I'm
Okay.
thinking about that.
There's a sentence.
Feel good. I got an appointment. I'm excited to go home and work on some stuff that I need to work on as far as like social media and those videos.
You can tell them here.
But other
What's
than
your
that,
YouTube?
my YouTube? It's not really set up. It's probably the last thing that I'm gonna work on. It's
What's your Instagram?
Everything's Ignited Fitness. Ignite the fire within, right? But yeah, I feel calm.
Good. Me
Still
too.
weird about the video, but
Yeah.
more calm. Definitely a lot more calm than I did in the beginning of the video, for sure.
I'm so grateful that you did this.
Yeah.
I know it was very last minute.
Extremely last minute.
Like,
Hi,
right now.
video. Let's go. Let's do this thing.
Yeah.
Is that 5 questions?
No, my last one is,
Fuck.
can I give you a hug?
Yeah! I like those. Those things are
Thank
cool.
you.
Oh, your headphones are pushing into my
I
chest.
know,
It hurts
I
so
felt
much.
that.
Ow.
Yay!
My chest.